People, Warzone Gamer TV, here to give you some daily news footage. I mean, not footage, but you know what I'm talking about. Gonna hit you over some news today with some news. Let's get it. So supposedly, IGN has leaked the release date to Planetside 2, a game that was announced a lot during the PlayStation 4's release. They said this was supposed to be a PS Plus game that would be free for all, but I think right now it's free to play on PC right now. I'm not sure, but I could definitely look into that. But yeah, they're talking about that they reached out to somebody from the development team and said, we see Planetside 2 in the second quarter of the year. And his statement was, that they're supposed to be releasing a beta in June. They don't know when in June, but the beta will be released sometime in June. So I'm guessing probably the week of E3 or whatever. But then IGN kind of leaks some information about the release date being June 30th, 2014. I don't know how true or how real that link is, but supposedly, it's showing up on IGN's forum, so it might be real. I don't know. Some dude I'll just put the article down in the description to let you guys know. Well, so you guys can see it, whatever. But I don't know. You guys let me know. You think it's true that Planetside 2 will be coming out in June? I think so. Because it's been a while. You know what I'm saying? We haven't heard from this game since they really announced it. So, I don't know. Let's see what happens. But on to other news. Andrew House from Sony made a statement saying, what was it? That I guess everybody from Sony underestimated the potential of the PS4 camera. I'm guessing he means by sales, because they're going back towards, prior cameras they released it on prior consoles, being PS2, PS3. I guess the sales were and all that. So, I guess the camera has sold to date 900,000 copies. It might have been more because I believe they only shipped about 600,000 with the PlayStation 4 launch. But I don't blame them, because, in some ways, I don't know. In some ways, I don't blame them for not making more cameras and pushing this camera, because, the history of the PlayStation, cameras coming out and not doing so well sales-wise, it would discourage me to pull out more cameras if I know in prior consoles, it didn't sell that great. But I think with this one it was a little different because, the other consoles, those cameras were introduced later on in those systems' life cycles. So, I don't, with this one's a little different because they actually released a day and date. So, us gamers are like, we want it all, And not only that, you actually have that one feature that no matter if you're not making games for the camera, you're basically pushing it with live streaming, and now that game that comes equipped with the PS4, which is that Playroom shit. They definitely got the upper hand right now. Honestly, that camera right there, whoever owns it, is great for definitely for streaming. But honestly, I believe a lot of the indie developers should take advantage of the game. There's a reason why that light bar is on that controller. Is because it's supposed to be an indication of a move controller. So if we can get games from the indies, because they don't see, a lot of people get it twisted where, the games that utilize the camera tech, and even on the Xbox as well. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to have AAA games running this. Running the scene for your console. Like, I've always said this with my boy Kev. The cameras that are built on these consoles, I believe a lot of indies should take advantage of that. There's a lot of indie games I could see people utilizing with these cameras. You know, it's not, don't make it the hardcore thing and try to push it, like, you know, but just for those casual heads out there, like, there's a reason why those cameras are there. And come E3, you might just see more stuff with Microsoft and them trying to push the camera on why you should have it. And it goes back to my last video on the price drop. I don't see them taking out the Kinect on their console. They'll drop it $50, and come E3, you might see some stuff that they're gonna push on the console. You know what I mean? To make you say, oh, this is the reason why we have Kinect. Because at this moment, there's really no reason for you to have Kinect other than the fact that, you know, that you can stream whatever it is, but not everybody streams. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, now I see why Sony did take out. Well, one, we know why Sony took out the camera of the PS4. One, because it was going to cost too much for them, and they wouldn't be able to give you a $400 price mark with that camera in it. But just all around, you know what I'm saying? Like, they gave their consumer the decision if they wanted to get the camera or not. You understand what I'm saying? So that's my intake on the whole camera situation come E3. And speaking of E3, there's a lot of leaked information as far as the PlayStation 4 press conference. Well, the PlayStation press conference goes. I didn't read it because if any of that stuff is true, you know, I just want to be shocked when I do see it on stage or whatever it is. But I will leave the link down below if you want to read into that. Yeah, I could go ahead and spoil it for yourselves. I'm not gonna do it though. But just to end off the vlog, I'm gonna end it off with some Halo. So it comes to find out that not comes to find out, but I guess one of the developers at 343 are hinting that Halo can be, well, the next Halo is gonna be in an open world environment. That's gonna be definitely different for Halo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think besides I don't think that game has ever been open world environment. So they're hinting that they wanted to go a different route with the next Halo. Do I think it's a smart idea? Depends on what type of game they're gonna develop to make it an open world environment. Cause you got Destiny coming out. Unless they're trying to capitalize on that whole Destiny outlook. But let me know in the comments down below how y'all feel about Halo. What is it, 6 that's coming out? Or 5? Yeah, Halo 5? I don't even know what number they're up to, but let me know down below how do you feel about 343 taking Halo and making it an open world game. Leave me some comments down below. Rate, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Warzone Gamer. I'm going to keep trying to push out videos every other day. Countdown to E3. It's going to continue. We got a month left. By the time you know it, I'm going to say, yo, it's going to be like 2 days before, before E3. So, you know what I mean? Stay linked up. Stay gaming. Peace.